Western Mass News at noon on ABC 40. I'm David Horwitz. We're going to start with some developing news from Governor Maura Healey. The Bay State is expected to end the COVID-19 health emergency in May. And Western Mass News reporter Libby James is live with more details on this ongoing and developing situation. Good afternoon, Libby.
Good afternoon, David. Well, that's right. Governor Maura Healey put out a statement early this morning that Massachusetts will officially end COVID-19 health emergency on May 11th. This goes along with the end of the federal emergency declaration. Now, the announcement allows for additional time for organizations to prepare for the end of the public health emergency. As part of the plan, the governor is revoking an order that required all executive branch state employees to have received their primary series of COVID-19 vaccines. Governor Healey says in a statement that reads in part, quote, "Thanks to the hard work of our healthcare providers and communities, we've made important progress in the fight against COVID-19, and we know that we have the tools to manage this virus. Vaccines, masking, testing, getting treatments, and staying home when sick." Again, Governor Healey is expected to end the public health emergency on May 11th. For more information and for the complete release, head over to our website, westernmassnews.com. Reporting live in studio, Libby James for Western Mass News.